Hello, guys, and welcome to another solo episode of Evolve by Erica, the podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here. It honestly makes me so excited every time I see that you guys are listening and posting. It looks like many of you look forward to it on Wednesday mornings. And I love seeing before I even post the promo sometimes. I love seeing that you're listening. So thank you for being here. Today, we are going to get into the topic of the holidays, Thanksgiving, being mindful and present, because these times are so special. And I feel like it is so easy for us to get swept up in all that needs to be done, all that we have to do, all the checklists, all of the things. And I wanted this to be a reminder of a pause. Yes, there are so many things that need to get done. Especially, I know people who are mothers and you have children who maybe are coming home from school that are away, or you're hosting the holidays. There's so much that needs to get done. But I really wanted this to be a reminder to slow down, because so often in our life, we are just going and going and going and not living with the 2020 mindset and vision. And very often, there can be so many times where we rush through something and we look back and we're like, wow, I wish I enjoyed that more. I wish I romanticized preparing for the holidays rather than feeling it's a mad rush. And this is something that I think all of us have probably experienced once or twice or many times in our life. And I just want this to be a reminder to give yourself the permission to slow down. Give yourself the permission to enjoy things that may not be productive, but they're festive and they fill your heart and they provide this connection between you and family members. I know for myself in my life, in most of my life, I've been engineered and wired to do things that are productive. And over the last few years, I almost saw that decorating and doing things for the holidays, especially if I don't host the holiday because no one's really over, but doing those things were just, I felt at times pointless because they go up and they come down and it's just something else I had to do. And this year, I've completely shifted my mindset around that. And I really started to look at these things as such a gift and an opportunity of something I actually get to do if I choose to, if it's going to bring me joy. And something shifted within me to come out of that masculine energy of always having to do and be productive and actually come into the space of enjoying and leaning in, romanticizing, and just like being in that festive energy. So this year, I'm making it a note to decorate and not rush it. I wanted to do some decorations now for Thanksgiving and just like cozy fall vibes. I put it out on my Instagram. A lot of you guys gave me great ideas. And then from there, after Thanksgiving, I'm going maybe like the start of December 1st, I'm going to start decorating for Christmas and bringing in that energy. And I think, like I said, the holidays can bring up a lot of different feelings and energy, one being like this mad rush to get things done. But can we slow down and instead of quantity, have quality? So instead of getting all the things done and acquiring all the things for gifts, can we do it with more mindfulness and intention and more quality in each and every moment and really just savor what this season brings? It is so short and it's so quick, and so often it flies by and we're exhausted after and we're feeling like out of breath, like we ran a marathon. But can we allow for this time to really be honored for what it is, a time to come together with family, to appreciate one another, to really appreciate the blessings that we have right here and right now, the people that we have surrounded by us right here and right now. Because guys, time is not going backwards. It's only going forward. And the reality is with that, the ones we love and ourselves, we are growing older with each moment and each breath. Although we're doing all the things to biohack and stay young in the body and mind, time is going by. And so often we're not in that mindset of true appreciation until something happens and it jolts us to realize how precious this moment is and how precious the present moment is. But can we use this time together as we tune into the podcast and as we connect to our higher selves to really tap into how every moment, every interaction with the people who are part of our family is a true blessing? And I know many times holidays can also be triggering, and we've spoken about this in the past on the podcast as well, how sometimes it can be hard to get together with family for different reasons, different dynamics, whether there's a divorce or a separation in the family or just a tumultuous relationship, or I don't know, it could even be politics. Sometimes that's heated amongst family. But taking time to really focus in on what is most important, and it's that love and that connection that does exist, no matter how hard it can be. Can we bring our mind and our focus to that and really bring ourselves to the present moment and enjoy what is right here, right now? I know for me, I celebrate with Vinny's family. I celebrate with my dad's side of the family, and I celebrate with my mom's side of the family. And I feel like I have to split myself a lot to 3 different families, and it becomes a lot. And there were so many holidays that doing this, I would not be present. I would literally be watching the clock, being like, okay, this is time with them. And then when the clock strikes 12, I need to go spend time with them. And then I need to spend time with them. And I realized, first of all, my cortisol level was high on those days. I wasn't even enjoying the holiday. And also, I wasn't being present with the family members that I was with right there in that moment. So I needed to make some shifts. I needed to make changes, and we have made them. But the greatest changes that we can truly make are within our mind and ourself. So sometimes we can't change who's going to be at the family dinner, when we're going to arrive, how we're going to get there. There are things we cannot change, but something constant that we can always change is how we see things, how we look at things, and the energy that we put behind an experience. So no matter what it is for your holiday that you're experiencing or that you're anticipating, can we accept it for exactly what it is and find the gratitude for whatever that looks like, even if it's not the way that we'd want it to be, even if we're not in the place in which we want to be or around the people we wish we could be around? Is there a way that we could really bring ourselves into the present moment of appreciation, of feeling blessed for what is, and truly believing that we're right where we're meant to be? And holiday times are such a beautiful time, and we can easily make them stressful if we choose to. But how can we ourselves allow us to enjoy? And I know around the holidays, we're thinking about everyone else and giving gifts and wanting to spend time with all the people we love. But how can we also make it about ourselves too, and allow ourselves to receive and ourselves to truly enjoy? Because sometimes it is hard for us to receive. And it could be receiving of gifts. I have a family member who's very funny, never wants to receive any gifts. And it's interesting to observe how we are with receiving and giving, and trying to take a moment here to kind of analyze yourself. Are you overly generous? Do you want to give? And are you able and open to receive? And it's this two-way thing. And there could be very different energy on each end of it. And that sends a message to our family members, and that sends a message out. So if it's difficult for us to receive, people might have difficulty in finding things for us to receive. It might be hard for them, like we're closing the channel for them to find something that we would love and enjoy. If it's difficult for us to give, if we don't feel like we could be generous from our heart or from our wallet, from our bank account, then it can be hard again for us to truly receive. How could we receive if we're not open and willing to give? So with this, taking time to just take inventory of what the holidays bring up for you. What are the emotions that come up during the holiday season? And a lot of the time, if it is a challenging emotion or a heavy emotion, we sometimes try to block it and then just busy ourselves and think about all the things we need to get done, where really what we need to do is actually sit with that. What does the holiday bring up for me? What does it typically bring up for me? And personally, I shared with you, it's me splitting time and being present and making sure that I feel I'm giving enough of myself to other people. And then from there, because of that, it's truly being able to be present and enjoy what is right in front of me in the here and now, not feel guilty for where I'm not, but actually just enjoy where I am. So taking that moment to think about, what does the holiday bring up for me? And then feeling that energy, feeling into it, and really being honest with yourself. And then from there, your third step will be choosing. How do you want to spend that time energetically, mentally? What changes can you make to allow yourself to receive what the holiday season can bring you on a personal level? And how do you want to show up for others through it? And a lot of sitting with energy and emotions that come up, it reveals a part of ourselves that maybe we really haven't acknowledged. We haven't really sat with, I'm actually feeling guilty. I'm actually feeling like there's not enough of me to go around. Well, what can I do to change that? And there are things I could do to change that. I can make plans with other family members that I'm not going to see on that day, another day, and have a Friendsgiving or a second family Thanksgiving or whatever it may be. So just taking time to really sit with yourself, I think, is so important. Being honest with yourself about what the holidays bring you, allowing yourself to feel that, and then choosing from that space. So you're not ignoring what comes up. You're actually sitting in it and then choosing from your higher self. And then from there, also asking the universe, your guides, your higher self to support you through this time so that you could enjoy it to the fullest rather than rushing, rather than feeling like you have so much to do. Actually taking a moment while you're driving, maybe putting on holiday songs, looking around at decorations, taking in the beauty of the season, and then navigating from that space. I also think building in a little bit of a mindfulness practice or meditation practice, if you don't have it, can just amplify that feeling of gratitude. Really sitting with every morning with all that we get to do during this season. I was thinking about lately, this is a random thought, but lately I've been trying to eat. I've told you guys, I've been trying to eat breakfast every day because I wasn't much of a breakfast person. I would eat breakfast just much later after I had a matcha, which probably was suppressing my appetite without realizing it because it's filling. And I was like, wait, I want to try this out. I've never was a breakfast person. I want to start eating breakfast. And then from there, trying to cook my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I started to feel like, God, Erica, this is so annoying. Like eating's just another thing to think about and to prepare for. And you need to be creative, but you're sick of all your choices. And then I was like, whoa, you get to have a refrigerator full of food every day. You get to go food shopping and shop organic. You get to have access to all of this abundance in food. You need to change your mindset. You have to make it more exciting. You have to come from a space of gratitude. And it's true for our holidays as well. I know it's a lot. I've never hosted a full holiday. So if you're on the other end of this listening to this, I feel for you. I've never done that. But it is something that we get to do. It is an energy of abundance that we get to shop for all this food, cook it, and enjoy it around people who we love. That is abundance right there. And the more that we could connect to that energy of abundance, see it as abundance, look at the table before eating and think, whoa, look how abundant we are, that we get to be surrounded by love, surrounded by this energy and frequency with a table full of food that we get to enjoy, prepared just the way we wanted it. That is abundance. And that is something to be so grateful for. So in these moments of doing all the things, getting all the things done, working and food shopping and preparing for the holidays, can we find these micro moments of extreme gratitude? And can we extend that energy into a deep sense and feeling of abundance? And can we allow that to move through our body and feel that so deeply? And with that, it also brings me to this something that I like to do around this season, and it is to give in some way. And if I have it, and if you have it, and if you're able to find it could be one person, it could be a family, it can be going through your closet and just clearing some space and donating clothes. It could be anything big or small, but I think it creates so much space for us in our life, and it humbles us to realize how blessed and fortunate we truly are. And the energy of being able to give back in some way during the holiday season is just, I feel, really important if we could do it, and on our own level, however that looks for us. It really just brings this sense again of it helps me to tap into abundance, but also a deep sense of empathy to be able to share with people that may not be as fortunate during these times. And it really shifts the perspective on how much we have right here and right now. So some things that I want to do this season, I am going to be donating to LICAD. I've shared many times, if you guys are interested at all in recovering and supporting people with recovery, I could always share more information with you, but that's somewhere I'm going to be giving towards this holiday season. And last year I was part of something really awesome for the River Fund. I donated a lot of toys and we handed them out, and they came shopping for their Christmas toys. It was really sweet. So it's something I hope to be part of again this year. But when we do that, we're able to really tap into that energy of giving. And anytime we are giving, we are receiving on an energy level, because we're humans, we're all connected, we're all one. And anytime we're giving and helping someone else, it truly is the best feeling in the world. So I just wanted to share this little mindful moment of holidays, helping us to refocus our energy, thinking about all the things we get to do, all of the blessings we have. And I hope that multiplies for you this holiday season. And everywhere you look, you're able to see what a blessing it is to experience this life, this season, and these holidays alongside hopefully people you love, whether they're friends or family. And regardless, I am always sending you so much energy and well wishes during the holiday as well. So you're truly never alone. We have this community right here. And I do want to share that in a week, we're going to have a really, really exciting announcement, something to further connect us as a community as well. So that's something really exciting to look out for. You're all receiving, for those of you who are Evolve members or maybe future Evolve members, you're receiving a gift from me this holiday season, which I'm like bursting, beaming. Can't wait to share more about, but it's coming so soon. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you the deepest, warmest hug this holiday season, as I know it can be a challenging time. It can also be a time that feels stressful, but is there a way that we can transcend that energy and really tap into the energy of blessings, acceptance of what is, and enjoy the beauty of here and now? I love you so much. I'll see you next time. May the longtime sun shine upon you. Sat Nam.